Hey Jack,
Hi, Vanessa.
how you doing today?
Yeah, great to be at Interphex.
Yeah, agreed. I love being at Interphex. So I have a question for you. Has AI, artificial intelligence, really entered the world of pharmaceuticals? And if the answer is yes, how so? And is it helping to improve our work?
Yeah, look, I've really enjoyed being at the conference these past 2 days, and what I'm seeing is that everyone's talking about AI and wanting to understand what it can do for me. What can this technology and how can I apply it in its many different forms, add value to my current ways of working, and help me get more out of my production or speed up the way things are done. So, a couple of examples I've come across is where people are looking at generative language models and being able to quickly source information from lots of different areas and pull that together to help us with our documentation, our protocols,
Right.
and get those out quicker. Um, Digital twin models, looking at the whole production range and pulling much more information in that we were able to get up before and helping us optimize those and predict outcomes from events. And then finally, AI applications like our own APAS for automated culture plate reading, where we're able to help environmental monitoring workflows to improve data integrity and speed up the process.
But the last example you mentioned is quite honestly my favorite application right now. We need a lot of help in environmental monitoring. It's still a very manual workflow, and automating any aspect or all the aspects of that is going to give us benefit in, production and efficiency. But the most cumbersome of that are the flavor things. So I'm really looking forward to see what AI can do in that front.
Really fantastic.
So another question for you. When using a product like APAS, does the algorithm improve over time when with usage? And if so, do other companies benefit from this sort of shared network of learnings over time? Can you help me understand that?
So this really goes to the heart of how we develop our technology. And our approach has always been to do AI for microbiologists by microbiologists.
About that.
So we go really broad at a development stage. We consider all different types of organisms, but we even look at the plate from different regions and think about how the different markings on plates can affect the algorithm. But when we get to a level of performance that meets the requirements, we lock that algorithm down. And so when we give it to customers, they know that algorithm isn't going to change over time and they can manage that for their own compliance. If we see new information, new feedback from customers where there are improvements or enhancements that they believe they can be made, we can capture the data from them, they can pass that back to us, and we can feed that back into our development process and update the algorithm, release it back to customers as a validated upgrade to the software, and they can then implement that within their own change control processes as they would with any other software update.
That's fantastic. Great. Okay, so here at Interfex, we know that this is very much a manufacturing product and equipment type of conference and trade show. How do you see a product like yours fitting into this type of event?
Yeah, great question. Look, as I've gone around, it's been fascinating to see all of the cool new technologies, the robotic arms, and how these can do. And when we think about how we help with production, contamination control has to be front of mind when they're planning and putting things into place, and that starts to feed into what we offer as a product to production folks. So how can they get better value out of their EM data results? How can that help them get quality investigations done quicker and ultimately get batches out more quickly and have more uptime on their production lines?
Yeah, I really love that. I think integrating contamination control with a product like yours into production is the solution of the future. So thank you for that.
Thank you.
So there's been a great conference section of the Interfex trade show. And there are two tracks. One is for non-sterile manufacturing and bioprocessing. And then the second really focused on the advanced in sterile manufacturing. How do you see your product fitting into that? And do you think that APAS applies to both types of pharmaceutical manufacturing?
Yeah, look, I think this is an easy question to answer because whether you're doing sterile manufacturing, non-sterile manufacturing, ATMPs, APAS can add value to your process. Basically, anywhere that we're creating culture plates and generating those, they can be fed into APAS and we can automate the reading and give you better data integrity, better information around those results, and more efficiencies in that process.
Yeah, that sounds great. Environmental monitoring is required for any classified space. So you're absolutely right. The application is there. Look forward to it.
Yeah.
Great.
Hi there, Jack Brown, Clever Culture Systems Corporate Development Director. This is my first time at Interphex, and we've had a great set of customer meetings, had really positive response to our validation data that we just released recently. So if you'd like to learn more about APAS, please visit our website or get in touch with me.